Whoa. If you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Huh. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Huh. This is kind of lit opening. Why'd she get tinier to fight them? He. Hell. This entire game is like critical massive rare. This is like highest level rare, this game. What is DKTV? There's so much weird shit in this game. It's a little pre-intro thing. Alright, so I am now forced to contend with the fact that my controls are not set. P1A up. Analog up. I got it. Alright, these all look correct. So why did it not work? I think no. That all looked right. Alright, now it works. I mean, I guess it'll be 101%. I don't know how far I'll actually get. Mystery with a banana fairy. This game feels very much like a fourth Donkey Kong Country game. Unfortunately, the Donkey Kong Country games actually have some pretty high quality to them. And this one has some pretty low quality to it. Also, I'm playing on BizHawk, so it's not going to be perfect emulation. Although, for the record, I do own this game. I think you can skip this, but I'm not going to. Technically speaking, there's a finite number of coins. So you can collect all the coins, but they're not counted towards 100%. And also, they're basically like Mumbo tokens, I guess. They're a lot like Mumbo tokens. And also, bananas. You only need 75 bananas per Kong per level to get 101%. The game will not check if you have... The game won't check your banana counts, it'll only check whether you got the banana medal. so I could just stop at 75 bananas. Emphasis on could. Everyone seems to weirdly love this game. Including me. I also weirdly love this game. Menacing! Go, 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 go. You know, when you think about it, King Cruel has been presented as a pirate pretty much every single game. Isn't that kind of weird? He usually has some kind of aquatic thing going on. Was Cruel invented for Donkey Kong Country? I can't think of a game he was in before that. Left, left. I always said King K. Rool as a kid, but then in the show they call him King Cruel. I think. Oh, that's not working properly.
I've been waiting a long time for this moment. Soon Donkey Kong and his pretty little island will be no more.
People complain about Bowser talking. I always laughed when I was a kid and I saw that guy.
No, everything's fine.
Dr. K-Law. Maybe later errors. We're gonna be running into a lot of those. Oh, this is a okay. For a sec I thought it froze. This game emulates notoriously horribly. In fact, it's a miracle they ever fucking got it running at all. Even on console, this game has a lot of weird, like, fail-safes to make the game work properly. I don't know everything about this game, but I've, like, watched a lot of speedruns of it, so I have, like, a pretty good knowledge of some wacky stuff you can do. I won't be doing almost any of it. That enemy was called the Claptrap. I don't know if that was a regular Claptrap, but I think the purple ones might have better names. DK64 speedruns are perfect. Because, like, no thing is collected in the intended way. Okay, some things are, just because there's so many things.
Gods.
That's a Crusher, Crusher, and a Kremling, I think. I forget what this one's called. Commando with a K, probably.
I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted.
We just see his face, just like that, dude. They should have held off longer on that.
And take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
This is weird. I want to talk about this a little bit. He has like a computer console in front of him that shows him like metaphors of what's going on.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, fleeting friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
I don't know why no effort was made to capture Donkey Kong. That's a catchy tune. DK's pretty strong. Neat. You can actually slip on these bananas. I think that's wonderful. There's even several animations of you slipping. So what we got here? TNT. I got a hammock that I sleep in. Got a picture of Candy Kong. I got a dolphin. That dolphin might have been there. That might have been from Donkey Kong Country. That might be like an obscure reference. I feel like I recognize that damn thing. Got a record player. Got some books. DK reads in his spare time. Reminder. Fucking cultured ass monkey. They stole my banana horde. They didn't actually have any particular reason to do that. I don't know if these guys like fucking bananas or whatever. Oh yeah. I think this move has no purpose at all. Reminder that Cranky is the original Donkey Kong and I'm playing as Donkey Kong Jr. Sometimes Donkey Kong is the son, sometimes he's the grandson. In this game he is the son. Homemade potions. Your silly 3D quest! Cranky gives you power-ups in this game. Here's Donkey Kong's one line in the whole game. Donkey all confused. Donkey Kong is Ken and stupid. Controls are ripped from Mario 64, which is not a bad thing. More accurately, they're ripped from Banjo-Kazooie, which is ripped from Mario 64. Well done. Learning about basic mechanics of the game. This is a pretty weird way to start. It's not that bad, it's just weird. I have to pick up 5 oranges and use 5 oranges. No, I did not intentionally get a Krusty Revolution. That's just how the game looks on the simulator. This game is really hard to emulate. Oranges are like weird that they're even in the game. There isn't like a whole lot of purpose for them. They're not used for almost any like puzzles. Throwing barrels is only used in a couple boss fights, and otherwise not used anywhere else in the game. So it's kind of weird that the game teaches you about how to fucking throw barrels. Like I'll ever use this. Whoa. This game is just like, I feel like they did this. They were like, this will teach the player how to play the game, and then they made the game and they're like, oh, we forgot to have any of this. We forgot to use the mechanics we invented. I guess I'm going for a complete run. I don't know how serious I'm going to be about this. This game is really long. It's going to take like 30 fucking 8-hour segments for me to beat it. Oh, nice graphical errors. This is making things pretty wild. Alright, I clipped out of the barrel somehow. Alright. This is the first of many, to be honest. In fact, I don't even know if I'll be able to get out of this area. Let's try and juke the tree from the other side. Yeah. Caught it off guard. Tree doesn't know how to glitch. If I'm not looking that way. Okay, there's a lot of glitches in the base game. But that was not a glitch in the base game. That was all the simulator. I'm playing it on BizHawk, which is supposedly the nicest N64 emulator, and also the one they used to play it for like TASes and stuff. So I think this is the best emulation I can have of this game. Yeah. I was gonna talk about that once I got some oranges to throw. I got the Simian Slam. So that's a ground pound. Cranky's in charge of giving you attacks in this game. How? So what's my way out? There's like 2 paths to go here. I think this way's the way out. I will show off right now. I think I can do this. I don't think there's any sort of trick to it. How do you do this? There might be a specific spot. Also, it might be really hard to do on BizHawk. I know that you can literally like swim up against this wall and then like first person and just... Oh, there we go. I went through it. And you can just like swim, you know, out of bounds through the level and shit. So I don't even need to hit that button ever. Because I can just like leave through this door. But I'm worried that if I don't hit the button, that gate will just stay closed forever. But the point is you can just skip everything I just did. It's not actually that hard to like find that kind of glitch. Like they're everywhere. It's hard not to find them. Alright, let's learn about what our actual objective in this game is. Yes, banana ports. These are my teleporters. The controls are inverted for the camera, and I don't know if that's like just how it is, and I forgot. Or if I like set it backwards without realizing. This little prison's a lot bigger on the inside. Alright, so the entire objective of the game is to free this dude. It seems very arbitrary to me. It's not about find like K. Rool and beat him up. Well, it is indirectly. Donkey will help K. Lumsy. Literally everything I do in this whole game is with the ultimate goal of freeing this dude. Right, I hope you guys like that soundbite because we're going to be hearing it a good like 400 times. Nice graphical glitching. So far it's just Donkey Kong, which is a-okay. If this game just stayed Donkey Kong, it'd probably be a better game. You know what's kind of weird is that Donkey Kong's head is superimposed over a question mark. And that's how it is for all the characters you get. I remember the controls being a little bit more fluid. Maybe I'm just rusty. I always think that whenever I'm playing Mario 64 on Hex. I was like, wasn't this more fluid? And then by the end of the Mario 64, I'm just like, whoa, I'm playing perfect. Favorite N64 game? Let me think about that in a minute. This dude. The mighty B-Locker. This guy just checks if you have golden bananas. He doesn't even like take them from you. I've heard that the Star Road DS hack is getting made, but I don't know anything about it. Where's the yellow door? Alright, so it's kind of grim, but at some point between Donkey Kong Country 3 and Donkey Kong 64, Wrinkly Kong died. I'm hearing Spirit. I think she's alive again in modern games, which is especially strange. There's a Majora's Mask Mario 64 ROM hack. So look at this. What actually happened was I tried to help K. Lumsy, and he like destroyed a thing that gave me a banana. But what he sees here is me struggling to get a banana, and then using some kind of ingenuity to get the banana. And that never happened. This fucking weird-ass computer that's like the inside of a barrel shows him like metaphors for what's going on. What is this computer? That happens a bunch, too. Alright, this area has a couple dick moves really early on. So, note that it puts me right in front of the teleport, the monkey port, for one. Okay? The mechanics of this game are so strange. Collect 75 or more bananas and you'll earn a medal. Not only does it put me right in front of the one, but it puts me right in front of the one in the way that, like, I can't actually see it without turning the camera. Very easy to miss. Keep in mind that it did that. Oh yeah, dude, this game. This graphical fidelity is looking pretty clean. Oh! Help! I might need to run this on something else. How often is that gonna happen? Oh, that was nice. I'm gonna out of bounds so much if every single time I'm near these things I'm gonna out of bounds. How you doing, Turn? Bats. Alright, see this number 2 monkey or the other number 1 monkey port. I get here, and then it immediately shows me a cutscene that's probably going to distract me. Showing me Diddy Kong and a banana and whatnot. Help. And then it's me back down at the bottom. And then it's this guy, Squawk, talking to me. Right? And then I'm in front of the one. Just bypasses it without ever touching it. Really easy to miss those. Look at DK right now. That's some gross stuff right there. I'm probably gonna have to load this up on Project 64 and see if that looks a little better. Alright, say it with me, guys. Poorly coded N64 emulator. This is BizHawk. I am playing on BizHawk, I promise. It just looks like crap. This game is really hard to emulate. But I think I can definitely change some settings or emulator or something to make it work better. I hear a zinger. There's so many weird mechanics in this game. I should have read what this thing is technically called. I'm supposed to disappear there. Not very good. Only 30 seconds. This game is beyond not very good. This game is well into garbage territory. Yeah. This is like Kusoge. Nice. Alright, no one saw that. I thought I'd get cute with a running attack. I'm still supposed to disappear for those. Alright, let's try jumping attacks and see if that's a little better. I don't remember this being so awkward to attack enemies. God, there's so much forward momentum on my, like, running attack. That thing. Bodied. Give watermelon. Like 2 Christmases ago, I was playing this game. My brother came into the room as I was playing it. And he saw the health bar was watermelons. And he said, "The health bar is watermelons." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he said, "Isn't that kind of racist?" True story about my brother. There's so many weird mechanics in this game, dude. Reminded that in the development of this game, this was literally a shotgun. Just like a regular shotgun. Is it racist that gorillas eat watermelons? Here's to me not clipping through anything on the way over. His coconut gun. If he shoots ya, hit coconut gun. Happy birthday, Birth. Fucky's helped to get me out of here. This entire game is so weird. Alright, so I got a gun. And now I can shoot things. I've got slightly different controls when my gun is out. This game has so many collectibles just for the sake of having collectibles. I remember the cameras having camera noises and turning more, like, fluidly. I'm gonna go down the side. Help. I just want to look down. Man, whatever. Good enough. Get wrecked. He dodged. God, the camera's like not working with me at all. Give health. Monkey Troubles. Dude, that's me right now. I'm actually Monkey Troubles right now. I feel like there's nanners over there. Or maybe coins. There are nanners. Nice graphical fidelity. We got an orange. Oh. I knew he was there. I promise. That's where I went for blood. Okay, I don't see anything down here. It's been so long. I don't remember what's like supposed to be bad and what's just, you know, bad because of the way I'm playing it. The Jungle Japes music in this place is actually some of the best Jungle Japes music in the series. Love me some Jungle Japes tunes. Happy birthday, me. These balloons give you 10 nanners. And I love me some nanners. I have a perfect metaphor for how this game plays, and I'm going to talk about it once I get another character. Inverted controls here too. They bury the idea of they color code all the Kongs, and they force you to learn it like fucking crazy. Alright, so I can't, well, it would be annoying to show it off, but if I brought Diddy up here, he would actually be unable to collect this golden banana. He would just walk right through it. It would be like see-through for him. Every golden banana is intended to be collected only by one Kong. Can I do anything here? This seems nice. Should have hit that earlier. I actually could have not taken damage there. There's like a trick that you go to an edge, and then you do like a crouch. Hold on. I was gonna show it off there, but then I wanted the coin. I haven't gotten clipped out the level in a while. Oh shit. Did I mention the controls are just ripped off of Mario 64? But you like crouch, and like if you do that, you don't take any fall damage. Donkey Kong's ass is rather prominent now that I'm like playing the game. This must be one of those I don't want to stare at a man's ass all day games. The controls are just a little bit aggravating. I don't know how to explain it, they just are. He's got a new skill for me. It's the Rocket Barrel Blast, I think. Baboon Blast, that's what I mean. Rocket Barrel Blast is Diddy. Man ass. The natural evolution of boy pussy. Isn't that how you destroy? Oh, maybe it's with Rambi. Maybe I'm thinking of Donkey Kong, or I'm thinking of Banjo-Kazooie. Direct. Alright, so this game pulls some really whack stuff. This Rambi, there's only 2 transformations in the whole game if I recall. One of them's on the very first fucking level. And only Donkey Kong can use it. And you don't, like, get Rambi, you become Rambi. Rambi's like invincible and runs pretty fast, I guess. And you can only use him in like a very, very tiny, like, minority of the level. There we go. Yeah, I got too far away from the Rambi thing. There's a banana fairy I can't get. Here's more stuff I can't do. I think that side also has a bunch of stuff I can't do. This level is fairly small, so all the shit you can do it in is super, super compact. Alright, where's this one take me? Alright, so technically I've got all the bananas I need. Crystal coconut. I had crystal coconut. I guess I have it because it's still somewhere. Where's my timer? Where the hell's my timer? Oh, I don't have the other 4. There's no timer on my screen. I guess I can do everything timer related without a timer, but I don't know if I have a timer and it's just invisible. Or, I don't have a timer and I've got infinite time to do this. Or if it didn't activate at all. We're about to find out. Well, the banana's out. This is probably not newest BizHawk because I haven't done anything to update it in a long time. I'm almost done with Donkey's portion of this level. I clipped out the level again. Fortunately, there's absolutely no downside to that other than it takes me to the beginning of the level, which is, you know, a pretty big downside. As I was doing this, I was like, where the hell did they put Chunky's bananas? Because there's really... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, maybe it's swinging backwards that causes that to happen. But they're still making Yoshi games. So I don't think a Donkey Kong game is out of the question. Alright, I'm just gonna mash A like really hard at the end of every one of these. Never mind. Donkey Kong Dick Freeze. I have another game that I could play instead of this, and then I could set this up to like actually work by the next time I stream it. Alright, what if I just turn my camera in a completely different direction? Maybe the lag will be less. Alright, I'm really struggling to think of how I can get past that without hanging on it. And I need to get over there too. Didn't I get over there earlier? I feel like I did. And there were like some bananas around it. I don't remember if I actually like went over here. There's like a glitch that if you knock these guys over and then do a combo so that your third hit hits them as they're getting up, it will like instantly kill them. It's probably not a glitch per se. There's the tiny one. If I kill him, he'll drop a blueprint that I can't pick up because I'm not tiny. That's this game in a nutshell. There's a door I can't open because I'm not tiny. So I haven't even fucking put in Diddy yet. That guy's hair is now white to indicate that he has no item. Let's just stay on the middle one for a minute and then turn the camera around. Never mind, I can't turn the camera around. What if I like climb it really high? Nope. As soon as I get on the middle one, I clip out of the stage. Well, I could kill the boss, I guess. You know? That's something I could do. I wanna see where there are bananas. Nice yellow nanners. I like can't think of any place I haven't gone. I'm still missing 13. Where are they? 13's like a weird number to be missing. This game was like actually genuinely unemulatable for like a super long time. I guess all remaining 13 are probably like immediately across from that thing. Timeout while I save state. What's kind of funny is you can hit start and you can do save here. And the game autosaves after every single collectible you pick up. So like that save effectively does nothing. Because every time you do something you would want to save, you've already saved. Give me 1 second to get the latest BizHawk, I guess. We're gonna try and make this work. I'm not gonna give up immediately anyway. Excuse me. BizHawk 2.2.1. Everyone, please hold. Let's see if we can't have some monkey troubles. There was a rainbow coin that was found for the first time like a year ago, yeah. It's basically, you'd have to, it's quite hidden. Put it like that. I'll like point out that coin if and when I get to it. I know where it is. There was a big argument over where a Mumbo token was, or more accurately, like a lot of people said there was a Mumbo token in Banjo-Kazooie. A lot of people said there's a Mumbo token in like X place, and a lot of people said it was in Y place. And it was discovered somewhat recently that collecting both Mumbo tokens existed, but if you collect either one, the other one disappears. Like the switch that activates when you collect that Mumbo token is the same switch that activates whether you collect another like unrelated Mumbo token. So people will be doing their playthrough and they'd be like, yeah, they get to the spot where the Mumbo token was supposed to be, and they'd be like, oh, there's no fucking Mumbo token here. But people with different routes would like get the Mumbo token in different places. Now Emu Hawk is not even opening. BizHawk freezes whenever I try and open DK64. Four more years till I become a wizard. Not that I'm counting down or anything. Alright, let me try a different game. Oh, this isn't working with Mischief Makers either. This is not opening anything. Wow, let me try a clean install. No Paper Mario. I installed it over the other directory, so maybe I got mad that I did that.
Okay.
Okay, I heard a noise. Alright, everyone please hold on. That should be working. Let me move everything over here. think I got it. Let's give this a go.
Okay.
Hit, here we go. Oh, that's got some sound errors. Oh yeah, we have a lot of sound errors. Oh yeah. Oh, ooh, that speed. Looks like he's not quite moving properly. That actually animated correctly. Oh, I didn't do that. I never set the config. Yeah, I've got my controls reversed. Oh. Z, B, A, up, down, whoa. Should be good. Ooh, this is weird. I only have 8 directions that I can run in. What's up with that? How do I do this? I've never done this. Yeah, I've got like a huge dead zone. What's going on? I wasn't getting these earlier. I was getting like axes kind of stuff. This is weird. Does anyone know about this kind of thing? It was reading it as like axis plus, axis minus kind of stuff. But now it's just reading 4 directions. It's only reading up, down, left, right. Maybe there's some way I can change my controller input plugin, where you choose your plugins. Input plugins. Where are those? Where do those live? Where do those live, damn it? That's because you don't have Franker Faces, and that's a Franker Faces emote. I don't know where the hell you choose your this. I would think it would be in plugins, but I don't see it anywhere. I see the video plugin, and that's all. Is there some place where I can turn on advanced con... Okay, hold on. No, that does something entirely different. It's gotta be in here. But I don't know where. This is stupid. This is BizHawk 2.2.1, I think. Or 2.1.2. No, 2.2.1. On like other emulators I've used, it's just kind of in the plugin section. It's like choose your plugins. Controller settings under plugins. There is no controller settings. That's the whole point. Adjust dead zone. I wonder what less dead zone does. Oh, I only have 2 directions now. This is very, very stupid. Or maybe I'm very, very stupid. Also possible. Yes. Just unbind these. Because that's what they are. P1 axis and P1. I only care about the one. Alright, did that do it? Now we're at like a critical mass of shitty. Okay, so that's the x-axis only. So what's x? That's left and right, isn't it? Oh, that's super fluid, except my up and down are reversed. So if we flip axis for the y-axis. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. We're in there. Everything else appears to be working pretty well. Alright, now I understand what it was going for. It makes a lot of sense. There's still something up with the speed of the game. And it's also making the sound a little glitchy because the sound is trying to keep up with the speed of the game. It looks a lot nicer. It's playing a bit more fluid. Here's to there being 13 bananas up here. I guess we can just have a slightly shitty experience with this game, you know? Like, that's what we're here for, right? To have a shitty experience. Alright. Still missing 3 nanners. I can live without that. Where the hell did I miss 3 nanners? I mean, it appears to be working, right? Where's 3 nanners? I feel like I haven't missed any nanners, let alone 3. I like when this camera spins on its own. The controls feel real good. I thought there might be some over here, but I don't see any. Bodied me. Like I ran through that several times. Alright. Maybe I'm just dominance on top of Funky. In front of Snide. I like when the sound cuts out. Ah! Here, Nanners. Good work. Good work, everyone. Alright, technically speaking, I'm done with Donkey Kong's portion. I only got 4 of the 5 bananas, but I also got the blueprint. Alright, so this is the way this game works. There are 5 golden bananas and 100 regular bananas in every level. I need red coins, technically, before I can do, like, anything here. That was some good information. You saved me some time and heartache. I would love those coins. That looks like only 2. What a fucking cog tease! I need 3. All the Kongs have marginally different controls, which is kind of cool. For example, Diddy can double jump. Wait, can he? I thought you could do like 2 jumps in a row. Get like a oh, there it is. Why is that so precise? That's a mechanic that's not used at all ever. Already got that. That was Donkey. What metaphor? The metaphor from King Cruel? These guys have a ton of health. Oh, the metaphor of like what playing this game is like. Alright, so imagine you have one of those little walls. Imagine you have like one of those little toys for like children, where it's like you got the round peg in the round hole and the square peg in the square hole, and the triangular peg in the triangular hole. Okay. And now imagine that like instead of just like being a little fucking like board that you put pegs through, it's like a mile of like wall that you put pegs through. And you just have to put, there's like thousands and thousands of pegs, and you just have to take all the pegs and put them in the right holes. Okay? That's what this game's like. You got, like, you can explore the whole of every level for the most part, as every Kong. There are like certain areas you can't really visit. What do I get here? Chimpy charge. I won't need that like for this entire level. But it gives it to me now because the next level requires or Cranky only gives you like 1 power up per level. And the next one I get the rocket barrel boost or whatever. Note that I can't get to Rambi without Donkey Kong. I feel like one of these had red bananas on top. Maybe I'm high. I think I'm high. I'll come back here at the end. Maybe I'm out of bananas. Ito is the... Junji Ito is the... This hole was made for me guy. I appreciate that all the Kongs have marginally different controls, but they're not that different. All the Kongs are fundamentally pretty similar. Which is good because it means you can play any of them just from picking it up. But it kind of makes me wish, you know. Oh, also I now have a timer. That's nice to see that working. I'll get that in a minute. Unfortunately, I can't actually explore like a pretty good amount of this level without 1 more DD coin. There's some down there. I think you can glitch through like a ton of these little doors. It's not that one, is it? Diddy jumps pretty high. Oh shit, it was that one. I got this! Okay. They also all have different swimming mechanics, which is kind of cool. Unlimited air, boys. This ain't no banjo. Diddy can breathe underwater. Shit. The swimming controls are a bit too good. I actually wish the swimming controls in this game would be like the swimming controls in Mario Galaxy or Odyssey, because Odyssey felt kind of jank with the swimming. Everything else about the game felt really good, but the swimming was like noticeably weak. The fast swimming by doing the ground pound into dash was not really that much faster than swimming. Longlets. I'm 26. Closer to 50 than 0. Whoa. Nice. So every Kong has their own weapon, unique weapon, and every Kong weapon has its own unique ammo. And the game tracks all the ammos separately. We got some Shadow the Hedgehog levels of shooting here. There we go. Wow. Oh, they go back in. Also, I didn't line up properly. Also, there was a gate in front of it. So the initial roster of this game was Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, what's his name, Kitty, and then Lanky. And then they got complaints for not adding enough new Kongs. So instead of Dixie, we had Dixie's little sister. Instead of Kitty, we had Kitty's big brother, who were chunky and tiny. So basically, that they were gonna have those two characters, and then the higher-ups were like, no. If the camera could cooperate with me, that would make this a lot easier. Oh yeah, that speed. Okay, running straight down it would be good too. Oh my god. Good enough, babe. Good enough, baby. Did I soft lock my game? Okay. Let's try that again. Unfortunately, I can't even kill the Zinger with my gun because I would just, well... he would just respawn. Mortal Kombat Gold did that too. Or Mortal Kombat 4, rather. They accidentally forgot to add any characters. So they just took a bunch of characters and they were like, hey, you're someone new. This game is genuinely the Dark Souls of Donkey Kong Country games. Oh, now the timer's just gone. Oh, because the thing went away. Joke's on me. Is this game unironically as hard as Dark Souls? This feels like a banjo area. This feels like it could be in 2E. This game predates 2E. This game came out between Banjo, Kazooie and 2E. Oh yeah. That's some nice efficient game. Alright, we made it. Made it up. Didn't look normal or natural, but I did make it. I like how the game kind of freaks out whenever I do the fucking backflip. Was Birdie originally? Wow. Oh, also I do need the Chimpy charge. Or do I? There we go. Remember how I said that oranges don't do anything? Oranges do one thing, and they kill that guy. There are a few ways to kill him, but he can't be killed by conventional attacks. I'll hit that in a second. Where's the fucking... There it is. Oh yeah, we're truly looking at some shitty stuff with this game. You can technically already make it up there without any sort of help. But the game seems to indicate that you want to do... Look at these guys being all respawned and shit. Oh shit. Alright, RIP me. I think I remember crystal coconuts. I think I remember missing this red banana before. I had to like redo this whole area. And before this like doesn't work at all. Alright, we're looking pretty good. It's like shit like this that really truly makes us feel like a Donkey Kong Country game. Like this could just be in DKC 2. It basically was. Getting a little bit of slowdown, not a whole lot. I forgot how many I need. I wasn't paying attention. What? Every time you take damage, you lose 3. If you just get every one that you're near, it's pretty easy to win. You might say these segments are really fun. You might say that. Uh-oh. I think you only need like 40 or 30. It's not that many. Damn eating. Oh shit. I thought I'd jump over it. I think swapping loses these coins. Okay, I took the path with fewer coins again. There I win. Yeah, if you're not on the ground, other carts ignore you. Right, now we're back down here. And unfortunately I need to go straight back up. Alright, I'm already running out of places to visit with Diddy. Like, where haven't I been? Ugh, the turning is a little bit jank. Alright, whatever, let's just first person this. I actually can't think of any places I haven't visited in this level with Dizzy. There's stuff. There were like trees at the bottom that I can climb. Hello. And we got a 5, which I don't remember if that does anything at all. It lets another Kong come up here. There's probably something up here for another Kong. Okay, there's like 2 places I haven't gone. One of them is up these trees, where there's like, I think 15 bananas or so. I don't know how audible it is for you guys. Alright, so technically speaking, I'm done with Diddy's banana collecting. Because you only need 75. MLG. MLG. Alright, so these guys, there's like portals throughout the level. And the thing is, the portals take you to this place. I want to reach the key above my head to open the door for you, but I've eaten far too much. You can feed my buddy Scoff over there, he might be able to overcome my weight problem. This is such a weird mechanic. They could have done this like 20 million ways. Me! Also, you can bypass like all of these. You can just fight the boss straight away. The requirement for fighting the boss is collecting bananas, like regular bananas. You feed him enough bananas, he gets fat. He gets fat enough, he makes Trough go really high. Then Trough turns the key and you fight the boss. As you get deeper in the game, you need more and more bananas. Anyway, this little area has a tag barrel in it. So you can basically use these doors to this area as a tag barrel. And all the doors to this area disappear once you've killed the boss. So it's actually kind of bad to like fight the boss early on in the level. Menacing. Boing. I like some bosses in this game, but some of them are just like, they just take forever for no particular reason. This is one such boss that just takes forever. Oops. Die, Fiend. Oh my god, I failed to hit him once. Embarrassing. It's because I don't have that many directions. Even with the analog correct, I'm like missing. I was holding the stick straight towards where he was. But you have to hit him like right in the face, and I was hitting him like, you know, not right in the face. Anyway, this guy takes like 4 or 5 hits to kill. Wow, I remember that being easier to dodge. It's kind of okay not to dodge it. It's actually good not to dodge it. As soon as you get hit, he instantly cancels the attack, so the fight's a lot faster if you get hit. Remember how I said you needed to be able to throw barrels for like 2 boss battles? Both of those boss battles are this guy. You fight him twice. Technically there's another boss you throw barrels at. There's 4 bosses. Well, 2, but... you know. I thought you could take these angles super tight and just dodge them like nothing, but that was actually really close. The one fight that I truly feel takes fucking forever is the Jack-in-the-Box guy. It's just profoundly unfun. This game definitely is way too... It way overstates its bounds. Is it only 3 for the first form? Yeah, okay. Later. Oh look, it restored my health. I got a key. Reminded these keys are what I'm technically here to collect. Level that shall not be named. He's talking about his level. His level's actually one of the cooler levels in the game. Although it is a little bit annoying. I'm kind of hoping that Diddy's remaining like 15 are all in this tunnel somewhere. What a cute little sound effect. Creepy Castle, the final level. That's like actually my favorite level. Oh my fucking god. There's an inner. Get fucked. Okay, we're looking pretty good for Diddy's bananas. We're missing 5. We've gotten everything else. There's no place they could be other than on top of a tree. Just flat out. They're on top of a tree somewhere. Wonder what it's like to have a body structure that you can have all 4 of your limbs on the ground at the same time and not feel weird as hell. Speaking as a man. One of these goddamn trees has 5 bananas on top of it. Which one, damn it? I don't see him there, but the draw distance in this game is so shit that I want to check anyway. Sloths can't run. Okay, there actually was nothing here. It's probably on ground level, but I didn't see it. This might be the fundamental flaw with this game. I think I climbed this. I think there was nothing. I was over here. I climbed those 2 trees. We puzzle bad. Dude, where are my remaining 5 nanners? None up there. None up there. None in here. Maybe there were some over this way. This whole time I was like, I'll come back here at the end. If I can't find the last few. Wasn't there. I didn't see it on top of Cranky's place. Did he best Kong? Maybe. In terms of how much they break the game, it's probably like lanky. Nothing on top of that. It's possible it's at the beginning of the level. How is there a thunderstorm in just that spot? And yet when I go over here, there's no thunderstorm. That's actually kind of weird. Naturally, most fun Kong is probably extremely hotly debated. But yes, Diddy is the most fun Kong. God, I'm pretty desperate that I'm checking. Oh, wait. No, here they are. Found them. Alright, we finished 1 level as 2 Kongs. So every single Kong has... There's 5 of them. Spoiler alert. DK rap. Every single Kong... There are 8 levels. And every single Kong has, like, you know, something to do. 100 bananas, 5 golden bananas in every level. So I did like 2/5 of the first of 8 levels. Someone math that out. 2/40ths of the game thus far. This guy hasn't even met Diddy. You're just a single collective in this game. Honestly, I feel like the most fun this game is the first 2 levels when you only have 2 Kongs. 5 was like way too many. They should not have been 5, or like it should have been easier to switch between them. Or like you should have been able to collect other Kongs like collectibles. Or like regular bananas should not have been a thing. I don't know, there were so many things that were like not what they did. Fuck. Did I mention the controls are just Mario 64 controls? I know it looks like I'm going nuts with this camera, but actually it's very easy to go nuts with. Can't do anything with those yet. When you look at how many things there are you can pick up in this game, because I haven't even interacted with all of them, okay? I haven't gotten musical instruments on everyone, that'll be a thing. 5 different musical instruments, although they share ammo. You got the health pickups, you got the 5 different coins, 5 different bananas, 5 different golden bananas, which are all visually identical, mind you. I can do these. You got all the skills, which are not even tracked in the game's, like, start menu or anything. Although you need every single power-up. Well, you don't, but you're supposed to. Alright, if memory serves, that's actually a barrel for Tiny Kong, who I don't have. So even though I unlocked it with Diddy, like, no one can get into it, and even if someone could get into it, they wouldn't be able to, There's like a trick. So if you do B button with Diddy, he does this swing. And if you do like the double jump, like that. I don't remember the timing, but you can do the swing while doing the double jump, and then you can, while doing the swing, you can jump cancel. And it gives you like a scary high jump. It has like the timing of a car up, but I don't remember which direction you do it in. Oh well, I give up. Even when I got in there, it wouldn't do anything. How many nanos? Once you get a few more characters, you need all the characters, by the way. Technically speaking, you can get pretty far with just, like, without ever getting chunky. But you need, you can't fight a lot of the bosses without the appropriate... You can't... Every boss has, like, an appropriate character to use. And the last boss requires you to have all 5 as well. So even for, like, any percent speedruns to this game where they glitch the fuck out of the game and go straight to the last boss, they still have to unlock all 5 Kongs. But they have a pretty interesting way of doing it. Armadillo is a pretty funny name. Those were enemies in Donkey Kong Country 1, and I feel like they were called armadillos in that game. This quicksand thankfully doesn't instantly one-shot you, like it did in Super Donkey Kong 64. Damn it. How do I even... Was there a tag barrel? I feel like there was, but I might be high. I don't see one. I could always leave the level. That feels a bit unnecessary. I can't even, like, do what's in there. Well, I can, but I'm not supposed to yet. It requires the power-up from this world. That's the sound of the camel. This level's pretty big and there's stuff everywhere. All metaphorical and shit. I keep on finding these patches of dirt that I can't do anything with. That fucking rack. Holy cow. Kid me doesn't remember that. She sluts up to everyone, dude. Even Tiny. Stand a little closer and I'll show you how to use your instrument, dude. Kenny always was like this. But I guess Kenny was always rare, right? They probably made her. Crystal coconuts, which I still don't have. Now I got 2 melons after my talk with what's her face? Candy Kong. This game has a lot of charm, I suppose. Like, I just moonwalked. Claptraps are actually some of the most annoying enemies in this game because when you kill them, they have these fucking teeth that run around. And the teeth have a pretty annoying hitbox and also don't drop any health. So it's very easy to take damage from them. What's he doing? Why are they doing that? That's not normal. I thought this was timer. Maybe it is and it's just invisible. I like how this is marginally harder by the fact that my game freezes like crazy whenever there's fucking a backflip happening. Look at this long range shot. I'm on the last level. You get the ability to make long range shots. But you've already done that up until this point. Like here and there. You can just wait for this to retract and then write it back. So that's the instrument I got. Remember how good of a job they do in Mario Odyssey to show how cold the desert is? It was probably cold as fuck in this room. Now it's probably warm as fuck in this room. But I don't really get that impression. This is... No, yeah, it's lanky. It's the battle crown thing. There is no like cause and effect in this game. I was actually going to mention that. What you do and what the game gives you as a result of what you do, there's like zero connection whatsoever. Alright, the world's hardest puzzle incoming. I'm going to warn you guys that it takes us 300 IQ to even be able to solve this. There it is. How? Why is he so big? Why am I so small? It's actually G-N-O-K. Pronounced knock. From now on, I will stand for the opposite of Badong. Nadab. Nice. MLG. Purple bananas. I'm off to something something. When I freed Diddy, the first time I played this game, there's like a banana in his cage, and I changed to Diddy and tried to pick up that banana as Diddy, and it wouldn't let me. I was like, why is it fucking you free Diddy and it's a Donkey Kong banana? Please go, Claptrap. I'd love to get Tiny a set of melons. And by that I mean an instrument. Here she is. Why do they even bother telling you that? You should just know. Alright, so we've got marginally different controls. My attack is a hint. You know what you think that Tiny Kong would be able to do the very nanosecond you get her? Hair twirl. Stand closer, Tiny. I'll show you how to use your instrument. That LL. The weird thing about Candy is that she gives everyone their instruments and then she's like never used again. And they like continually put her in every single level. Even though she like doesn't do anything ever again. In late game she gives you a third melon, but honestly by the time she's ready to give you a third melon you've probably forgotten that you got the second melon from her. You'll probably, if it's your first time playing, you'll probably come in and check repeatedly. Just because you're expecting her to give you something else. But she never ever gives you anything else besides extra health. 3 is the max melons, 2. Alright, so I got some bongos. There's a rocket barrel boost I don't know how to use. But I remember to get on top of those. Oh. Okay. My phone is ringing. It's my mom. She's probably wondering what kind of cake I want. Hi.
Hi, happy birthday.
Yep, that's today.
What are you up to?
Nothing, I'm streaming.
Okay, so what about tonight?
What about it?
What are you doing?
Probably nothing. I'll, get my friends, but they're not all gonna be free today. So, like, we'll just do it when we're all free.
Would you like me to take you out tonight?
No, probably not.
Sure.
Yep.
Take you to say something like that.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Nah, nope. Yep. That'd be nice, yes, please, thank you. Bye. Alright, here I am. Why do they even have the ability to fly up or climb up and down these things? I don't think you're ever required to do that. I forgot that you don't actually rescue this fucker right now. He's just in here. Just fucking llama, man. You don't even do anything to get him out. Alright, what we actually need from this place... I don't remember who I'm supposed to be for this part. Is technically Tiny Kong plus her ability. That's the Tiny Kong guy. That's a Chunky Kong barrel. This place was pretty cool in Super Donkey Kong 64. Ow. Look how it doesn't instantly kill me. There's so many controls in this game. If that makes any sense. Wait, I want to stay donkey. What do we got? I think we got the invincibility. Oh, it's expensive. Tosses out every single one. Tiny won't even be able to afford hers, damn it. It is Rocket Barrel Boost. Boost them highest. I should have been reading those. They all have cute little faux Latin names. I remember Wrinkly Kong being dead. She was old. She was like fit. Why wasn't it Cranky who died? Is there another banana in balloon? What the hell? Didn't I get that? Were there really two? I guess there were. What did it do to an emulator error I could just repeatedly get? Right, how many? I have one. Yeah, I'm fucked. Just continue on. I can come back here later. MLG. Oh my god, I don't know how to play video games. I don't quite have the same, like, ability to move freely. Ooh. Okay, I can go back now. Provided it's not 5, but since it's my first ever skill I'm learning. You can't, like, go back to, like, earlier levels and learn skills like that. Well, you can. The way that the game checks for skills is... characters start learning skills from the level they were added. So, like, Chunky comes in 3rd, so he gets a few less skills than, like, other characters get. I'm gonna die here. You can go to, like, Cranky on earlier levels and pick up the skills. The way it works... Oof. Mini Monkey. I'll have that animation even when I'm not learning Mini Monkey. Watch me die on the way back. The way it works is the game looks at the latest level you've been in and then lets you learn all the skills you can learn from any Cranky up until what you'd be able to pick up at the Cranky from that level. Which means speedrunners go straight to the like last level. They like glitch to unlock Creepy Castle as fast as possible. And then they just visit Creepy Castle and then all of a sudden you can learn every single skill from every single level. Oh. I just realized I had no reason to be doing that, because I got something else more important that I should be doing right now. that I needed Tiny and the ability to shrink to get. Kongs swim at different speeds, which sounds like it'd be really cool, but actually it's like mildly annoying. It's fairly easy to swim into land here. Like swim through the ground. That is kind of the stuff of fetishes, isn't it? Small. It's a banana fairy. There's like 20 banana fairies in the game and you have to take pictures of all of them. I've already encountered one. It's like Fatal Frame, you have to take pictures of the banana fairy and then it like gets sealed inside the film. I get the ability to perform that attack and also I get film to put banana fairies on. Yes, this is a scaly stream. Can I make that jump? Short answer, no. I always forget about this warp. It looks like it's just a warp in the middle of fucking nowhere. But actually it's a warp to the last boss. Helicopter is level 3. They wait a little while before they actually give you that skill. It feels like something she should just be able to do. These things. I went my entire first playthrough without knowing what to do with these. You do your spin attack on them, you get 5 coins per Kong. Also, it gives you 5 coins for the Kongs you haven't even gotten yet. Like, the game still tracks that you have those, so it's not like you have to wait until you get all the Kongs before you pick them up. Early evening. It's a real early evening for me. You might even call it 2 PM for me. Yeah, it's one of these that was found recently. It was literally fully hidden. It's basically impossible to find. Ooh, we had some regular DK coins. I'll probably never need those. Anyway, this probably deals with my coin issues for like the rest of the game. Because now we've just got a lot of coins on every character. And we'll be finding them faster than we're using them. The worst part of coins, like in the really early game, is that you'll have more coins than you'll need skills to get to new areas, and you'll get the coins in the new areas. So right at the beginning of the game, it's like you're kind of struggling for coins, and then for the rest of the game, it's just like no. Anyway, I had to get the camera in order to fully beat this level. I'll have to revisit the first few levels no matter what, because I need to get more characters and then come back. Reminder that this thing's out here and I don't even have the fucking hair twirl to reach it. And I won't even get the hair twirl to reach it. Yeah, if you're standing on it, you get higher up. So technically someone could have found it, but no one found it. Basically, there's just a very random spot where the ground is very slightly higher. This could easily be a max banana run. I didn't mean to imply that it wouldn't be. I like Chunky a lot, but I hate a lot of his segments. This level's light. So here's my ability. It makes me invincible. This boss battle is okay, but the second time you fight the boss battle, the second time you fight the guy who you fight here, is way better than the first time you fight him. Shit, I accidentally got my camera out. Things you never say in real life. See that? The glitch. Anyway, it wants you to use invincibility to get over here, but you can just take like one hit of damage and you'll be fine. Every time you get an attack barrel, you get healed to full anyway. So I don't know what the problem is. I guess I want to be tiny. Hitting left moves you to the right, and hitting right moves you to the left. I still remember that after all these years. Little quirk about tag barrels. It's like you're looking at the far side. They use ground pounds. All their animations are based on which Kong they're supposed to represent. Getting some nanners. Did I mention I hate claptraps? It's actually pretty violent. They're like quite definitively dying. In order for the teeth to pop out like that. I say that, but the Donkey Kong Legend of the Crystal Coconut movie had their teeth popping out. And it was just like, they were fine. They just had false teeth. Damn, I forgot that Diddy needs to activate like a lot of stuff in this level. They decided that Tiny and Dixie had too much in common, so they did some stuff to like differentiate them. But the stuff they did to differentiate them made they basically allowed Tiny to age. They didn't allow Dixie to age, so now Tiny's like way taller. They didn't forget, it's just that Tiny was... They wanted to change one of them, and Dixie is too iconic. So it's just like, okay. What's kind of funny is you can like go over here to where this fucking bird guy is, using these vines, but there's like nothing here. You can see the fucking bird guy. Why does this feel like Pyramid Head? Silent Hill 2. It's like a gate, and then a fucking creature that just does not acknowledge you at all. Silent Hill 2 is a game that I would rather be streaming than this. I think I want Tiny right now. I haven't even gone into a Snides HQ yet, and I won't for a long time. Not for ages. 30 minutes of the mirror never lying. I remember that song. That's actually one of the better songs in the fucking movie shows. So, Legend of the Crystal Coconut is the first 4 episodes of the Donkey Kong French-Canadian fucking TV show. Okay, I actually need this place. And also the episodes are out of order. It's like 1, 2, 4, 3. It's not a movie, it's 4 episodes of a show, but it dresses it up like a movie. And they're misordered. And fucking episode 4 has a bunch of flashbacks to episode 3 in it to make it that much fucking more confusing. I remember being really baffled watching it. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's such a mistake that I can't believe they made, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got Twitch, like, muted 2 of my VODs, and I couldn't, they were unrecoverable. For the 6 VOD Silent Hill 2 stream. This is the item that restores your, hold on, let me get these. I didn't realize these were here. God, there's a lot of them. I guess Tiny needs some balloon. I mean, bananas somewhere. Like if YouTube silences it, I can appeal, but Twitch doesn't have an appeals process, and once it's silenced, it's just gone. Could never get it back. The VOD got auto-deleted. So that restores your musical casts. But to be 100% honest, when you're using the musical instrument to like solve puzzles, by using it on like a music pad, it doesn't consume a use. So you don't really need those things that often, which is a damn good thing because there aren't that many of them. It's actually very rare to see one. I forgot how little you can do in like a lot of this level. Yeah, it is why I local record when I stream. That's the first and only time that's ever happened to me. It's you have to use so much memory. Not memory. Well, yeah, memory. You have to use so much like disk space. Oh, you know, today's Cyber Monday, isn't it? I guess I should look up. Someone like tell me like, you know, someone find a deal on like a fucking 3 terabyte hard drive. Someone tell me what I'm looking at, or like a 1 terabyte SSD. Someone find the numbers. Someone crunch the numbers right now. No. I tried to attack, I promise. Top 10 anime deaths. So this guy said freeing him was in the clouds or some shit. Some of them auto-fire. One. Ugh, that's so much. I can afford that, but that's so much. That's shit. That's a ton of money. I have a 1 terabyte in my computer right now, which I got for 60 like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. More than that, shit. It was ages ago. I got a deal on that one. They used to be more expensive. I got it for 60 when they were like 90. I appreciate that bananas are usually found in approximate 5s. You either find 5 at once, 10 at once, or like 5 singles. So usually if you find like, you know, some number that isn't a multiple of 5. Oh my god. You know. SSDs are so expensive. What about like a 280 or gigabyte SSD? I want like another internal. It's Skyrim, damn it. Why is Skyrim so big? I got Skyrim and I got like the 4K mod. And also I got a bunch of other mods in general. I have like a fucking terabyte hard drive that's like half Skyrim stuff. So this is kind of weird because this area actually has like 2 more warp pads. So you got like a main area in this level. Ow. With 5 warp pads and then an inside area with 2. Removing the porn mods removes the entire purpose of me playing the game. What's really weird, I don't think it happened there. If you stand on the side of one of those pads, it lets you play your bongos and it's free, but it doesn't do the effect. Let me show off where you can go. 3 terabyte HDDs for less than 100. That sounds fucking sick. Where and how? Like if you're standing here, it lets you play for free, but it won't actually like wake the thing up. It's annoying. Oh look. What is that fucking disgusting Chen? Or what's her face, Momiji? It's nasty. I don't like it. Ah, new egg. That's not bad. 3 terabytes would be really nice. That's really good. I'd love to just move everything I have from, like, you know, onto a 3 terabyte. Shit, dude, I might get one of those. Birthday present to me from myself. I'm still in a position where I want to get coins here and there. So you can actually jump down onto this guy. If this was Banjo, you would, like, jump on his back and fucking ground pound and that would get him to spit. Actually, I want to be tiny. Hello. Alright, this is like one of the stupidest parts of the entire game, is taking pictures of banana fairies. Seagate's bad. I remember Seagate was good. Got her. Alright, I'll avoid Seagate. What's, RAM? What if I wanted 16 gigabytes of RAM? Like 2 times 8. Someone find me a deal. Okudasai. Every time you take a picture of a banana fairy, your totals go up a little bit. So no, I did have a maximum of 20. There we go. I did have a maximum of 20 crystal coconuts, but now I've taken a picture of one banana fairy, so my maximum is 21. And it'll keep on like that. I have 8. Should I really just... Oops. Should I really just keep 8? This feels like something the game should have made me do once I had the ability to float. I don't know. I think the RAM in my computer is DDR3, but I don't know what that means or how much it matters. I know some computer things, but not others. I don't know how worth it is to have 16 gigabytes of RAM. Those aren't even ground pound switches, they're just stand-on switches. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I was thinking about replacing... I have 2 4s, and I have 2 RAM slots. So, I can't, like, you know... I was thinking about replacing both of them. I had to double check my motherboard. There's a warp here. That guy's the blue guy, so I have to use that warp with Linky later on. Oh my god, fucking, those guys are immune to normal damage. Oranges are like the easiest way to kill them, but I guess not if you can't hit them. The oranges have tracking, so they're normally really good about this shit. Saxophone. Okay, I think we've pretty much explored everything in here. Other than shit we need to swim to. Oh, I've got to be DK. Diddy saves Tiny, DK saves Lanky. I think Lanky saves Chunky. What is that horrible creature? A penguin eating popcorn? Best guess? Or maybe just a burb? Feels birthday man. Whoa! How long have those been there? I'd have missed these, and I would have spent like an hour looking for them. Let's not forget that tiny balloon either. There's one balloon that I spent forever looking for. And it ended up being, it despawns. It's in, Gloomy Galleon. My balloon despawned. It's an alright penguin. I've been in this level forever and I've only gotten 3 fucking bananas. I've got to come back in here with Lanky. Lanky can do stuff in like every part of this area. But first I need to get all of Lanky's upgrades. You never need an upgrade from later, I don't think, to like do anything. You like never need to revisit an area. Well, you do, but only because you don't have the appropriate Kongs at all. Where have I seen that dragon? I've definitely seen that dragon before. Is it from that show? The fucking theme park one. Is that Diva? That's gross. That's a nasty picture. That's expensive. I'll probably leave my RAM the way it is. RAM will only go down in price, probably, maybe. Alright, so now pretty much everything I need to do is with Diddy. I better get Lanky's instrument while I'm here. Hey, I'm Lanky Kong. He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. So I already had 15 from the 3 rainbow coins I had. Oh, look at my attacks. How about that? Lanky is the oddball character, I suppose. My Mobo is kind of old, but I guess I could replace it. It's just a bitch. It's a bitch to replace a motherboard. The Mobo I have is the oldest part of my computer, by like a pretty generous margin. Let's actually not fly around yet. I have a pretty strong CPU. I don't think I need to upgrade that. This is like weirdly hard to get back to. It's kind of dick move level design right here. You've got to do like another entire lap around the area to get to this rocket barrel. It's really easy to run out of crystal coconuts here. So I'm going to keep it real light on my flying. Having a faulty motherboard is kind of strange, yeah. These controls, though. No connection between what I just did and what's happening right now, by the way. It's kind of cute, him leveling out his wings like that. God damn it. Oh my god, no. Oh, that was tight. Sick ass double jump. Clutch double jump. I need these crystal coconuts, sadly. Huh? Oh, he wants me to... I didn't realize I was being tested right now. So fortunately I have infinite flight for this. Or else it would be a giant bitch. I think during speedruns they multitask. I like how these fucking rings are just like shitty sprites that are the same from every angle. If you land, you're pretty fucked. I'd be real careful not to land. Okay, now he's actually being kind of a dick. I need these coconuts. This level's so weird. I had to flash my motherboard. My motherboard didn't take anything above an i3. And I had to flash it with like a software update. It was scary. It like had to tell me all these fucking things. It was like, oh my god. There's a small chance this will utterly and completely destroy your computer and also your home. Are you kidding me? Didn't even give me a golden banana. Just unlocked an area where I can get golden bananas. I want to be tiny. Alright, this is low-key one of the hardest parts of the entire game. Alright, so if you go and play on that saxophone pad, a parrot comes. You never know this is what's gonna happen. You try and play on that saxophone pad and a parrot comes and the parrot tries to pick you up but you're too heavy. So you have to shrink and then stand on the saxophone pad and then play the saxophone. Alright, so this beetle is in here and also he wants to race me. It's only you, Tiny. So you gotta get 50 of his things. And also you've gotta race him. He's really annoying to pass because if you touch him you lose coins. And he moves pretty quick too. He like has a naturally higher running speed than you. Which is aggravating. Shit. And again, you need coins. Which are not so easy to get, especially with this fucking game's controls. I feel like I always used to die there as a kid. There's like a turn coming up where when the wall is kind of low, it means that you can drive off the edge. He's getting closer to me. It's very fucking easy to die here, to be honest. I think it's here. I always used to die here as a kid. Oh shit. Woo! This is actually like genuinely. You're on a really tight time limit because he's pretty fast. And also you have to collect coins, and also if he passes you even once, the process of him passing you is probably gonna hurt you, and the process of you trying to pass him again is also probably gonna hurt you. And every time you touch him, you lose health. I mean, you lose coins. And it's actually kind of surprisingly hard to navigate, to control Tiny during this segment. Some coins are just a nightmare to get. Like some I can, oh fuck. Some I can never ever seem to get. I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Alright, so this part you can go as fast as you want. He doesn't rubber band, I don't think. There are definitely races where the opponent rubber bands in this game. Alright, here's the turn that killed me last time. I need 50. I actually didn't get all the coins I needed. It was 50, right? Oh my god. I didn't realize it was that, like, close. Even if I got the 3, I missed on the way down like that. That's a good question. Why am I here playing this game? If I didn't miss that one turn, because I jumped. Oh shit. I tried. Like this, if I got these 4, that would have been swell. $50, dude. It's kind of a lot. Let's slow down a little bit, grab these. Then he's gaining on me. 45. I should be able to get the last few during the ending. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that time I scaled it back and just played more careful. This is like the easier race. You race this guy later in the game and it's harder. But it's like hard either way. I didn't have a super good margin, did I? I only barely did it. I'd be surprised if it was 150. I'm like real close to me downloading and playing PSO2. In fact, I might do it today. The main thing I want my first time playing it to be with all my friends, and I need to organize with them. I mean, I played it before. I got to level like 10 or 11. I think 11. But a lot of my friends are down to play it with me. My IRL friends.
Hoopla.
I feel like that was a pretty good impression. I actually should have checked over where the fucking guy is. Because there might be stuff over there. I don't need help, unless it's Meseta, in which case I would probably not turn it down. I should get that donkey barrel.
Hoopla. Yeah.
Whoa. Stop! Alright, this is a sign from God that it wants me to do the donkey barrel now. Yeah. It's so frustrating in this game to run out of crystal coconuts. It like doesn't usually happen. It's frustrating to run out of anything. There's like an excess of supplies, but you don't really think about it most of the time. And then when you're actually looking for crystal coconuts, they're hard to find. Oh. I finished Donkey's...
Welcome to bonus stage.
A sneaking mission. Whoa. I got stuck up against the wall. I was moving all slow. Is this my first bonus stage? Kasaka, civilian model. There we go. He's about to turn. Oh, I went straight to it.
Well done!
I think the minigames are one of the worst parts of this game. So I need to bring Diddy into that warp because Diddy otherwise can't get here. Not counting the fact that Diddy actually can get in here. Diddy fights this boss, so... Best part of this game. I don't know if this game has a good part. Some part of my autism is triggered by the fact that, you just permanently lose up whatever fucking bananas you give to these guys. It's like there's 500 bananas per level and you just have to use some of them. Blood thinner issues. I don't know how serious that is. Me IRL with bugs. That was probably this thing's like child. So now we have the exact same attack pattern of the previous boss, which is lazy as fuck in my opinion. Dodge left and right as it shoots fireballs at you and then throw an exploding barrel at it. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It's literally the same way to kill the first two bosses. Bosses take a very random number of hits to kill in this game. I think this guy's 4, but he might be 5. I'm down with bugs. A fear boner. That got me doing the thinking face IRL. When I think fear boner, I think of Sadako from The Ring. Oh, that was it. 3 again. Maybe I'm just misremembering every boss and every boss takes 3 hits, but I don't think so. N64. Mad easy but chill and fun is A-okay in my book. That's like every Kirby game. I never played Super Princess Peach. I probably should have just taken the damage and like gotten over like that. Kirby games, huh? The backup game I had is a Kirby game, which I'll probably play today. Probably not too long from now. You guys will probably like it. You guys will probably be like, oh hey. Dolphin has net play, right? Not that I'm not that I'm gonna net play it with anyone, but I could. Cats are definitely somewhat useless, especially when it comes to killing bugs. Mice are a bit better. Help. There we go. Whoa. Fucking violent, dude. Fucking metal as hell. I could play Kirby's Air Ride on stream. Alright, is everyone ready for the fucking the scariest part of any video game?
Get out.
Made it. Air Ride is... I have a copy of Air Ride, and it has a sticker on it from GameStop from when I bought it. And I bought it, like, almost full price. I paid $45 for it. And I've probably gotten $45 worth of fun out of it, but, like, when you think about what's all in Kirby's Air Ride, it's not really a $45 game. Let alone 50. Most racing games have that problem where there's actually not that much content. Which Chun? MBCI Chun? Or like Street Fighter 5 Chun? I got smacked up by a Chun-Li player yesterday, really late at night. I won, but I got smacked up. His Chun-Li was like clearly better than mine. Chun is nuts. She's good. I like theoretically know what good Chun-Li combos are, but I don't have the fucking balls to do them in a real match. Okay, that's my destination. Die. These guys are really hard to kill. God damn it. Nothing. They had balloons in here, so I don't want to miss any of those. Chun-Li's wave dash is like brainless. You jump and then you hit 2 punches. Oh, you mean wave dashing like across the ground? I've like heard that as triangle jumping for some reason. Like 2 punches and then down, then 2 punches. None of the characters I play require that. In fact, probably most characters don't require that. In almost all instances where you need to do that, you can often tag. The only exception is if you have a big character with something that leaves them like full screen. And like another big character waiting in the wings. This guy's movement pattern is literally repeatedly jumping. Listen to his footsteps. Also, I need to come back here with Diddy. Happy birthday, me. I already have to hit a button to get in here. Why do I have to hit another button immediately after getting in on all of them? Nice lag. Let's go drop oranges. Dude, I don't care if you want to make it fucking, I don't know, draw something you think a 7-year-old would draw. Halloween Imgur, archive of all the ones I got. Imgur. I guess I can grab these. Never mind, I'm full of both. Love that death animation. Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to bonus stage.
The stage is always the flies always spawn. You can like move the swatter as it's down. The flies always spawn at the bottom of your swatter and like arc upward. So there's a very, I forget it, but there's like a very specific pattern you can do to always swat a new fly. It's like that. If it curves to the left, you hold left and hit the button. If you curve to the right, you hold right and hit the button. And if you react fast enough, you could just always kill them as soon as they come out. Get out. Get out. Damn, that's a deep voice. Imagine if that was just your everyday speaking voice. Beaver Bother, I don't remember what the first Beaver Bother is, but it's not for a while. What kind of birthday meal should I get myself today? I feel like I should eat something that I love, but I never ever get. I keep on putting my gun away. This game is rated E for everyone, but it has hell right in the opening. Because hell is not a bad word in, England. Or is an English company, I think. I haven't had chicken pesto in a while. Maybe I'll just get that. That would have been the most wild shot if I got it. This lag. I got it. It automatically moves if your cursor is like directly over it. So you have to like put your cursor over it and then immediately shoot. You have infinite, in places where there's no way out, it gives you infinite fucking crystal coconuts. But as soon as I get back out here, it'll start draining them again. So I can't get trapped like that. I forgot there was another one on the other side. So this one. Film. It's just a whole bunch of film. Every time you successfully take a picture of a fairy, you refill the full film. And you only need film to take pictures of fairies. So running out of film is almost never an issue at all. But also film is like nowhere. It's so hard to find film, and if you run out, the only way to fill it is to get more from taking a picture of a fairy, which you can't do, or to find those little films on the ground, which is hard as fuck because they're not anywhere. I guess I'll get this coin. It's really stupid. This game has some bad problems with refilling ammo. But fortunately, as long as you don't fuck up that bad, that's not an issue. Now I got 2 fairies.
Get out.
I think it only does 1 damage to you to actually get shot by this thing. And then the full timer... No, I think the timer just stops. Like, just like you get shot once and that's it. Timer goes away. Cursor goes away. It's like surprisingly not bad to let that run out, but so many people are so afraid of like what happens. It's like this huge thing. People being terrified of that. It's like a shot that comes from the screen, I think. No, it might just be an explosion. You might just explode. I don't remember. We can watch the animation if you really want. What's really whack is there's one thing you have to do repeatedly in this game that costs 2 coins per attempt, and you need to do it to beat the game. So if you're bad at it, which I was as a kid, but now I'm pretty good at it. If you're bad at it, oh, I need these. You're really, really, really fucked. You can just run out of a finite resource. It'll never truly fuck you over, because by that point in the game you can take pictures of all fairies, and the prize for taking a picture of every fairy is in-game cheats. And one of the cheats is infinite coins. I need my instrument before I can do everything in there.
Hoopla. Yeah.
The punishment for having a game over in this game is literally nothing, which a lot of people don't realize. It just takes you to the beginning of the level, but you don't have any... It's not like Banjo-Kazooie where you lose all your notes or anything. Like, this attack is actually incredible for killing these guys. I think you can literally just cheese your way in there. I don't like sushi that much. This looks like a door you can just go through, but it's not. But it just looks so much like something that opens. Rare are really, really notorious for putting a bunch of shit in their games, like secrets, that they never ever tell anyone about, that aren't discovered for years and years. Like, it wasn't known for a long fucking time that there are cheat codes, like button combinations you can do to activate the various cheats in GoldenEye 64. I swear, okay? I have a vivid memory of being a kid and literally just hitting random buttons on my Super Nintendo controller in Donkey Kong Country. And then, I suddenly had every single level unlocked. Like, I just started a new game, and then all of a sudden I had every level unlocked. I swear that happened to me. I've never ever seen cheats to unlock every single level with in-game button combos in Donkey Kong Country. But Rare puts a lot of shit like that in their games, and they don't tell anyone. So they often go undiscovered for years and years until like some random dev is just like, hey, you can do this. Like a former member of the team. Actually I want to be lanky because I need my instrument. Reminder that Kenny is attracted to this creature. Alright, I should be able to get everything from everywhere. So this building you can go into... Wait, Donkey can get this, right? Wasn't there like a banana here? Yeah. Alright, Donkey's bananas are actually done on this level. And also I've gotten all this I got all his gold bananas, I got his blueprint, I got all his regular bananas. G.G. This game is fun, but it's a chore. Whoa. Diddy. Oh my god, clutch. Alright, there's that. Tiny can enter this place. Tiny, Chunky, and Diddy can enter. There's no warp barrel inside. Dixie does not even make a cameo. Neither does Kitty. Despite the fact that Dixie is technically like, you know, Diddy and Dixie are the most prolific characters in the Donkey Kong Country series. Excuse me. Oh, Linky can enter too. He might have something in here. Oh, he has the... That's right. I remember what he has. Basically everyone except DK. Why is he DK when Diddy Kong is also DK? Explain this one, scientists. The reward for 100% is actually very minor. It's not something super interesting. God damn it. Good lord. Get up there, bitch. Battle. These are really, really tiny claptraps. Also really slow. I don't know if I've gotten her blueprint. No, I have. So I'm just missing some bananas for her. And I don't know where they are. There's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is. I'm sure Mini Girl is a real tag. Nice. Fun fact, the different projectiles have different damage in addition to having different, like, size, and different hitboxes and whatnot. The feather's, I think, the weakest, followed by the grape, then the peanut, I think. I don't remember. It might be the peanut, then the grape. The watermelon's the strongest. They, like, mathed it out by shooting crushes. Or whatever the fucking blueprint enemy is. With everyone's guns, counting the damage. Alright, hold on, I gotta click on this. This is important. Oh my god, that Sonic is going really fast. I like the motion blur. What do we miss? That's like a Sonic and not a Sonic. You accidentally made the quality too high. Alright, it's really actually hard to tell, but there's a fucking vulture here. Alright, that part's pretty easy to tell. What's hard to tell is that it gets progressively smaller each time you shoot it, which is adding to the difficulty. What's really funny is if you have the homing attack, which you get later, homing shot, this is like, you literally just fire 4 shots upward and you win. You actually can't really shoot him when he's directly overhead, which makes this actually really hard. Well, I wouldn't call it really hard or anything. I seem to recall him flying faster than that. Look how small. Small boy. Murdered. Alright, battle crown time. This might actually be the genuine easiest battle crown, because I feel like 3 Kremlings is somehow easier than 3 Beavers. Beavers hurt you just from touching you, but I think Kremlings have to attack you. They have to like swipe you. And also you're lanky, who has better hitboxes for attacking things around him. I actually genuinely hate these. Very tedious. So if what Tiny was, right? I want to double check there's no like balloons for Tiny. I don't think there is. I just wanted to take a quick look. Oh blah. Where exactly am I going? This is like the starting tunnel. I'll just exit level when I'm done, so it's fine to go through here. Yeah, whatever the opposite of King Kong is, that's what Kong means. Did that enemy attack that other enemy? Where was the other two? I missed it. Alright, now I know. What precisely have I not done? There's a bunch of stuff for Lanky in here. I think everyone except Chunky can enter this place. Oh my god. You dumb fuck. But you can just change columns once you're in there. There was like stuff everywhere for Lanky here, so I'm just gonna take my time and find everything. One of these warps led to something too. That's that contains health. They're like the beehives, except less dangerous. That's the glitch. The fast kill. Have you seen good fetish art of plain girls? And by plain girls, I mean airplane, not boring. Oh my god, let me on there. This better be a worse Sonic. Why is it not loading? That's a bit more Sonic. It looks less like running, it looks more erratic. It's still like a kind of high quality, to be honest. But definitely low enough. What was the... Ooh, nice bug. What was the power I got? Okay, it was this. Lanky's ability is to run up fucking really steep slopes.
Welcome to bonus stage.
This is very tedious. The snakes are balancing the turtles, but they'll stop balancing the turtles if they get too hungry. You have 5 shots, which is just enough that you need to reload after every 3. And all you have to do is make sure all the snakes stay fed. Theoretically, you could only shoot them when they say help, but there's no punishment for ever feeding them. So all you have to do is just fucking the same little sequence over and over and over for fucking 45 seconds. It's very on fun. One of DK's abilities is to pull levers, yes. Probably well done. I think there's something in the water for me too. Rare! Rare is also a good answer. Good lord. That's nasty. That's nasty that worked. Here's the greatest puzzle of all time. Oh yeah, I forgot. Killing this guy actually does something. Alright, let me see this low quality Sanic. Oh, that's not a Sanic at all. That's a penis. View this 10 out of 10 puzzle. I wonder if you like glitched yourself flight, if you could pick that up. Gross. almost out of grapes. Alright, so I've actually gotten every single golden banana for every Kong. However, I'm still missing a bunch of bananas, so... weirded out. I got 80. I know where the remaining 20 are. But I'm gonna peer down here anyway. Short notice and trackpad. That's a pretty good Sanic. The hell was that? It's actually alarmingly hard to... There's something really buggy about this room. But I think it's not something conventionally noticeable. Derp just wished me a happy birthday. I didn't want one from him. So what am I, how am I doing? Someone's missing 2. Where are they, dude? Tiny, what are you doing? Tiny's just missing 2 fucking... She's just missing 4 banana bunches or something. I'm trying to think of where I haven't been with Tiny. Everyone else is done. Yes, I'm receiving all the Sanics. Ooh, that one's like a car. Well, that one's pretty good. You did the face pretty well. It's kind of too good of a face. The rest of it's exceedingly low quality, though. Where the fuck are the remaining 2 balloons? I feel like they're in here and I missed them. Because I only got the fairy in here. And I thought there were balloons in there, too. I might take a peek. I've got all these years of drawing Sanics for other people has gotten everyone else making Sanics for me. Bev, stop putting away your fucking thing. Oh, wait, no, it's already open. I swear there's like purple balloons in here. I guess not. Because I've pretty much explored where I thought it would be. When someone makes you a high quality Sanic. Why is it Sanics? Why don't I just drop Pepes for people? I can draw a pretty good Pepe. Time out. Let's draw Pepe from memory. Using my mouse. Alright, they're like this shade of green approximately. And they got like tall eyes, right? And then they got like fucking eyelids, but they're not actual eyelids. And then they got the actual eye that's like down here. Like that. Alright. And then you got like these real sad looking motherfucker. And then you got like, you know, his face kind of comes down a little bit. And then you got this fucking, I don't know, this mouth. And it's real long. And then you got like a line going through it, but like not all the way. Like pretty close to all the way. What else? What are some other essential features of a Pepe? I don't remember how this part of his head looks. Or this part actually. And then he's wearing like a blue shirt. There you go. Rare one of a kind Pepe from Bath. exceedingly rare. Let's just add a few more lines in there. He's got like a whole bunch of lines around his eyes. That one looks kind of gross. That's approximately a sad Pepe. There you go. I feel like I missed some essential features. Oh, I got it. Why 72? Nah. There we go. High quality Pepe. Hi Sefric. How are you? Sefric, I played some rounds of Street Fighter 4 recently. I still had it, baby. I was hitting one frame links fucking... I went for one frame links a lot. And I hit like all but one of them. I had some mad success. I was like, someone hold me back. Where the hell are the purple fucking bananas remaining in this level? The only thing I can think... Oh yeah, we got one. Whether I can hit one frame links or not has nothing to do with whether my opponent's good. These, I distinctly remember these trees had reds and not purples on top of them. Unless it's unnecessary for me to climb them. He said as he climbed them. Alright, I've pretty much hit all of this, okay? The only place I can think of is inside that one building over yonder. And I don't think I missed any in there. Did I actually not even comment on it? Hold on, let me look at it again and form some opinion. Okay, the shoes are awful. There. That's your comment. The shoes make me sick. Maybe this like some... I don't see any trees around this one. If there were like 4 trees. It would be easy because they'd just be on top of that. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Wow. Got a sneak on me. Definate. Whenever someone types definate. That's disgusting. I like how... I feel like, Dio and... It's always Dio and Jotaro. But I just feel like it should be Dio and, like, Jonathan. You know? Jotaro just snuck his way into that mess. He didn't have anything to do with Dio. He'd never met Dio. Fucking Joseph had never met Dio. I'm running out of options for where these fucking remaining bananas could be really fast. My best guess is that they're either in that building or the other building, and I just missed them. Wait, there was another one? Spicy Sonic in the making. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a birthday Sonic for me. That birthday Sonic is like fucking my birthday Sonic. Dude, he returns Tootsie Rolls. Just take the loss. Probably cost like $1. Not even on principle would I return Tootsie Rolls. It's a waste of time and money. It's a triangle I can play there. No balloons here. Alright, now I'm like really stumped. There aren't that many places left for me to go. Like, yeah, I can come in here. But I don't think there's any balloons here. Alright, I got happy birthday from a girl. That pretty much completes my day. Alright, someone mail me some chicken and waffles, please. I just feel like Lanky had like 2 balloons. And it would make so much sense if like I had 2 balloons in here myself. Fuck off. Oh shit, there's one. How did I miss this last time I was in here? Oh shit. Oh my god. I didn't see those in my initial pass. And I didn't see them in the revisit. Granted, they didn't exist until I actually rescued Tiny, but I could have seen them on the way out. I can't get this one here. Yeah, I'll get it when I have Chunky. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing this game after I clean up level 1. Why would I not just take the warp? I guess I'll go put in the key. It's very easy to go into a level and like forget that you have to kill a boss. The boss just isn't, they don't do anything to keep the boss fresh on your mind. This is BizHawk. This is the latest version of BizHawk. You will see my other game when I open it, but it was not Silent Hill 2. Funny story. There's a 101% in this game. There's one more banana than you think there would be. And the secret banana you don't get from having the other, like, X number of bananas there are. You get it from getting all the banana fairies. And the first time I played this game, I actually didn't 101% it. I just 100%ed it and thought I 101%ed it. And the file select screen said 100% and I was like, oh, I did it. But I missed one of Tiny's bananas in the overworld. And I didn't actually like 101% this game for the first time until way later. Those coins are thankfully not counted towards the percentages. I think I can't do whatever's in there for a minute. By Frantic Factory, your Kongs have pretty much all their basic skills. I didn't come up here to go into Frantic Factory. I came up here to activate Frantic Factory's door. Button. Warp. 101% is actually one of my favorite tropes in video games, to be honest. Spyro 3 has a really random number, doesn't it? Or Spyro 2, one of them, has like a very unusual percentage. .101 is just right. I'll take like small modifications. Like 101, I appreciate, okay, that it was 101, 102, and 103 for Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. That was correct. I don't care what anyone says. That was the right way to do that. Is the other one also a feather? No. Spyro has a perfect 100%. Because it's 100% to get all the actual content, and then there's a single bonus level which actually has, like, the same amount of stuff to collect as, like, a fifth of the game again. So, like, when it says 120%, it's being fucking fairly factual. And also, like, everything except that level, which is a purely bonus level, is 101%. I have nothing bad to say about the way Spyro 1 does it. These coins are like sprites that don't show up very well, especially when you're directly over them. Yay, thank you. How you been, Sarah? Long time. People are hella posting Cynics. I hope I don't miss any. Ooh, that one's going really fast. What was I gonna say? There's actually 105% in Donkey Kong Country 3. Because there's a secret code to make the game harder. And if you beat the game 103% using the secret code, it shows 105% to make you feel better. Donkey Kong Country 3 is one of my favorite platformers. If not my favorite. Outright. Okay, I don't think there's anything on top of any of these that I care about. This level just has sections for the various characters. I hear Skylanders is fun. Skylanders is one of those games where it's like, I'm not the target audience, but if I was like a kid, Skylanders would be my shit. Skylanders is like exactly the kind of game that I used to like fantasize about existing when I was a kid. Kids these days have it so good. Hello? Alright, what's up here, anyway? It's purples, that I don't need. And boy, these sprites look shit. Yes, I've beaten Odyssey. The only thing I haven't done in Odyssey is, technically speaking, I wish I could crawl. I haven't bought the skelly suit yet. It would take like a little bit of grinding. And I just can't will myself to do it. It would take like an hour of grinding. I have 2,000 coins. I've bought everything else you can buy, including all the moons. You actually automatically run through these things, if I recall. Every now and then when you go into like a tunnel, like I release the stick, Tiny will like auto control. Happy birthday, I must be fast. Profound. He's got the finger up and everything. It's like he just realized something about the world. Thank you. All these people who are wishing me goodwill. It makes me almost not regret being born. There's like a really, really sneaky banana somewhere. Like, you have to like turn around. Or maybe that was a red coin. I'm thinking of Mario. What's it? Why does this suck so bad? Just hit him! Thank you. Health is almost a non-factor in this game. Beal's birthday, man. That's a sneaky coin. Those things auto-target. Everything is fruit or things that monkeys eat, or apes. Like everything. Note the oranges, note the coconuts. Note the bananas. Don't think there's anything around here. I wish I could ponytail twirl. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah. Okay. I know what. Let me think. Where in this level has like tiny themed stuff? At all. I don't remember if Tiny has any fucking bananas on top of trees. I feel like she doesn't. I know of 2 areas that are Tiny themed. I think there was a little period where amiibo were going to be super popular, and that period is past. There was like a time when people who wouldn't normally buy amiibo were going to buy amiibo. It was like first, it was when they first came out, when they were doing all the Smash ones, maybe. Got her. The little titty shake right at the end. I actually got mad when I saw the amiibo, like the in-game amiibo in Mario Odyssey. It's like a little reminder. It's like, hey, I'll be your paid DLC for this game. I don't even know what they do. I think that you get costumes early and for free. And you can see where the purple coins are with the Bowser one, which is actually insanely useful. So I've gotten like everything, haven't I? No, I'm missing a banana. I know where it is too. I think the trees around here have Tiny Kong stuff on them. Yeah. Oh. Okay, never mind. There's my last bananas, so. Oh my god, go away. Whatever. Play both at once. Remember in Ocarina of Time when you used to warp, it automatically failed you? When's Beth Ocarina of Time stream? Alright, tiny section of this level's done. But I have a feeling this picture is about to be drawn on some whack shit. Oh, that's me. I'm the Sanic. I actually already did a Majora's Mask stream. I 100%ed it. I got the Fierce Deity and shit. All the heart containers. You missed the boat. All the archives are on YouTube. However, I've never done Ocarina of Time on stream. Yeah, surprise motherfucker. They had to like cram stuff into this level. Because they wanted to give you the impression this level's pretty small. The first time you're through it. And then they had to like put stuff for like all the other Kongs in it. Are you kidding me? Why is it like this? Why does Diddy need to open that so that fucking Lanky can go in? Like, really? Why is it like that? I get that they want you to get more and more bananas as the game goes on using teamwork. So it's like, you know, one person does X and the other person does Y. But it's just really bad teamwork. Diddy can't even make it up there. I mean, he can, but he's not supposed to. If you could switch on the fly, it'd be kind of cool. It'd actually feel like teamwork. Honestly, if they had something going on like Sonic... I mean, what do you call it? Sonic Heroes. Not that I think that's a good game. But if you had Sonic Heroes style, like, swapping, it would feel more like teamwork. Compared to this game where it's like, you know, there's nothing that you can actually use two Kongs to do. It's more like you do something with one Kong and then you do the same, like, a different thing in the same place with another Kong. Nice shitty sprites of bananas. Don't those pegs look a little loose to you? They, like, forgot to make a puzzle here. So they just kind of had, like, a fucking thing, and then they were like, oops, kids aren't gonna figure that out. So then they just give you a hint, just straight up. It's like, oh yeah. Oh no, zingers! How will I kill them all? Everyone has their own little emblem. And fucking Lanky's is the DK symbol. And he's not even DK. DK's is a DK symbol. Diddy's is like a star. Tiny's is a flower. I forget what Chunky's is. This entire room just makes no fucking sense. Like, no part of this needed to be the way it is. Alright, we're up to 4 fairies. I think I'm lagging the game by doing this, which is making it faster even than it should be. I think it's already barely faster than running, and it's way faster than running because of lag. Whenever this game lags, it speeds everything else up to compensate. This is like critical lazy. We got 2 areas over here. We got a room that's shaped like a T. Capital T.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, I would have just... Before I fixed the emulator, this would have just like, you know, this would have been it. This is actually one of my favorite bonus stages. It's real simple. It's very easy. But it's something about it, it's just like aesthetically pleasing. Satisfying to do. Just getting higher and higher, and then the very last one's just on top of a tree.
Well done.
The tallest tree. Yeah, a lot of speedrun strats involve lagging the game. The way that it works is when you throw... Oop, I forgot to get the banana. When you throw, oranges, it causes slowdown, and then when you're causing slowdown, the game advances your character to be moving at the same speed to compensate for the slowdown. It's like the more slowdown, the faster it makes you move. Okay, I thought there was a banana up there. I thought it was like a banana on each side. Guess not. And that lets you like clip through things because you're moving way faster than you're supposed to be. My SS-ROM. Oh. I don't know what you mean. So I got my blueprint. Oh. Savvy. I didn't see where that was. I want to stream Portrait of Ruin, dude. Shit. Charlotte! That's it, right? Charlotte and Jonathan, I think. If it's not up here, then I'm in a fucking right bad spot. Let's put it like that. Oh shit, it's not up here. Alright, I don't know where it is. But I better find it fast. Okay, I'm like, I don't know. I'm lost, baby. It's not this one. Alright, I give up. FE7 is like one of the best games I've ever played, to be honest. It should probably be on my 3x3. If you just look at, you know, hours I played so-and-so game. If every game were rated by hours played, it would be up there for me. Oh, okay. I forgot that one was there. If only I'd looked at that the first time. Don't know what a 3x3 is. My mosaic of my all-time favorite games. You never made a mosaic of your all-time favorite games? I'll assure you it is in fact a competition. Nice. Perhaps camera angle change fucking up my jump. I can show everyone my mosaic if anyone's actually curious. That's the fun of it. That's like the reason to make one. Is because everyone has like way too many favorite games and it gets so hard to actually narrow it down. That's bad.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I'm missing 5. So this one I have to kill all enemies. And then win. Yo, this music sounds like it's out of Blast Core. And I mean that in the best way. This music's actually fucking good. Holy cow. I'm digging this. Oh, I took the absolute most perfect path too.
Well done!
That feel one fit missing 5 nanners. Not a good feel. Remember repeatedly glitching through the floor? Tanjobi omedetou gozaimasu. That means happy birthday. Give me a second to finish this, and then I guess I'll just throw out my favorite games and you guys can all judge. But no one's allowed to hate. Oh, they're there. This game is a chore.
Okay.
Imagine my accidentally loaded state. Please hold.